So if you go to github.dev, so this is the landing page, the online IDE. Hello my dear friends, welcome back to QV Bro. I hope you guys had a good week, and today another Friday. We are back with another video. Yeah, this time also another GitHub video, but we are now coming to an end to this GitHub series. I hope you guys got a chance to go through the things which we have already discussed throughout the last couple of weeks. And if you guys have any question, you can ping me anytime. Yeah, you know how to contact me, qvbro.pro@gmail.com. Please don't hesitate if you have any question. So you can ping me out. I'm ready to help you guys. Yeah. So, okay. Today, we have another thing to discuss related to GitHub, another GitHub feature. And now you guys know, right? GitHub is kind of like all in one package. It's not only for your version controlling now. It provides all the other features which will be required to run a full project in-house. You don't need to go for other tools. All are available within GitHub. But okay, now yeah, we can do bug management, then the project management as well, then the documentation part. So all those tools were now included in the GitHub. How GitHub is the development work, or what are the features available for that? We haven't discussed anything like that yet. What we have discussed is the version controlling part, but still you need to do all your coding work locally and then commit and push that to GitHub, the repo, then it will be updated. But yeah, in that case, it's still what we saw is we were coding on your local computer, then you compile, you run those things in your local, and then you commit and push the changes. But no, GitHub provides an online IDE as well. Not only an IDE, but it will allow you to compile and run your the classes, the tests, everything in a GitHub virtual machine as well, which is known as GitHub code spaces. So yeah, now you can see okay, now GitHub supports the development work as well, isn't it? They have the IDE and the environment too. So that part is now you can move from your local computers to the GitHub platform. Yeah, why wait more? Yeah, let's see how you can use GitHub Online IDE and GitHub, the virtual machine, which is known as GitHub code spaces. So yeah, so to open the online IDE, either you can go to GitHub. So normally we go as github.com for the GitHub, the repository pages. Instead, you can go to github.dev. So here you saw instead of .com, we gave .dev. So if you go to github.dev, so this is the landing page, the online IDE. Yeah, it's similar to the Visual Studio because both are Microsoft products now. So the README is there. Okay, in the README, they are mentioning about how you can go from .com to .dev. And yeah, press the key on the repo on pull request, then swap.com with .dev. Okay, so that part I will show you. And yeah, however, so this is the Visual Studio online IDE for you guys. So you can do any development work here. And then this supports source controlling within this. That means this is already integrated with GitHub. So all your commits, pushes, pull request, everything you can manage within the IDE as well. So yeah, it was very easy, isn't it? You just need to go to github.dev, and also you don't need much of the resources on your local computer, because so this will be on your browser. So yeah, so I'm not going to explain how to use Visual Studio Code here now, because it's the same Visual Studio IDE. The only difference is this is an online version. So all the file creations, package creations, then search, source control, run and debug options, all these things are available within this online IDE. So now you know, using github.dev, you can open an online IDE. Okay, but this is now it's kind of a plain IDE was opened because there is no project, so anything already showing. If you want to start a project from scratch, you can directly go to github.dev. But what if you need to open an existing repository in this online IDE? Yeah, in that case also, So now you came to github.com/qvbro. Like if you come to your repository, you will see it's github.com, then your username, then your repository name. Simply here .com part update here to .dev, or else like here when you are already in github.dev, you can give the repo name as well. Okay, I will update here the .com part, I will update to .dev. Now you can see it's setting up the web editor and it opens your repository within the IDE itself. Still it's loading, it will take some time since like it's our first time as well. Okay, so now you can see all your files are available here and you can do all the edits as you need. And then here you can see the branches. Currently I'm on main branch. Instead I will create a new branch. Okay, and I will switch to branch, and now it will switch my branch to the newly created branch. And now you can see the new file. The edit which I did is showing still as modified even though the branch is changed. In the middle it didn't, the changes are not removed, still available. And then under source control in here, you can see there is a change and it shows as modified. And now you can commit and push as well. So I can add a message here, the normal git commit message. Okay, and then you can commit and push here. You can continue working on option is also there. And also here if you go plus, you can stage the changes and discard your changes, and also you can open file. So I will commit and push. Okay, now nothing shows here. And if you go to the files again, and the M was removed because now this was committed and pushed. And here you can see the line numbers, the space, and the encoding, all those information are there. And here if you go, you can see, okay, you can show opened editors, and here you will be visible like all the open things. And then you can close all, close saved, then lock group. It will then if you lock, it won't allow you to edit. Then you can switch like the split the editor, and then you can open the changes like in this particular file. Okay, now you can see the changes. Okay, then yeah, likewise all the other available features, not actually all the available features on the desktop version. The main features from the desktop version is available on the online editor. This is like if you don't have access to IDE and if you want to do some quick changes, maybe with it, while you review a PR or something, maybe let's say after you create the PR and quickly if you need to do some changes, maybe you can go with these options instead of like go and opening your IDE and then open your the project. Maybe let's say if you haven't cloned the project already, and still you can go to the GitHub, then the repo, then from there you can open, because here no need to clone your repository to the local or anything, because on the remote version we are updating here. So the same repo, we took the copy to the online editor and then we work here. So in that case, like everything is happening online, there is no need to do anything at your local. Okay, here also it shows like editing on GitHub. And here if you click on here, it will on the search bar, it will allow you to have some other settings as well. So like you can open the remote repository, go to repo also from here, because now this is only online editor. You can't run anything and you can't compile anything here. Just the online editor, it's kind of a text editor where you can go and update the files likewise. That's it. So still like you can't run this one because you don't have a machine. This is just an online editor, a text editor. So let's say if you have a Java project, in that case, if you want to run your classes, you need to have Java installed first. And there should be a machine, even a virtual machine with Java installed. So in that case, here we don't have any features like that. But if you want to do that, yeah, GitHub will allow you to do that as well. That is known as GitHub code spaces. So you can see from here, now you can connect this online editor to a code space. Or you can create a new code space. and also it has the download Visual Studio Code. Yeah, I will show the code spaces in a while. So I just wanted to now quickly talk about the features available here. So yeah, so I hope you guys got the idea, like the difference between the online IDE versus the code space. So what we saw now is the online IDE. It's just the text editor. Next time I'm going to show you the code space, which is the virtual machine where you can compile and run things. Here you can't do those things. So those are two different features from GitHub. Otherwise, like most of the people will contradictory say, like the GitHub online IDE versus the code space, they think it's the same. No, it's two things. Online IDE is the text editor. Code space is the virtual machine you get to run and compile your classes. Okay. So other than that, here you can see the settings are there. You can do the customizations. You can create your own profile, and then the colors, those things you can change on this online IDE, and you can save it. So next time when you open the online IDE, it will use already created the profile for you. Then here also you can see the pull requests and those information you can view from this option. Then yeah, likewise. So here the remote explorer, it will show you the option to again to create the code space. So now you know this is another place where similar to the issues, if you can remember, and issues like which we discussed, like different places where you can create an issue. Like we saw like 10 places, 10 different places. Similarly, code space also, like there are different places where you can start a code space. So this is one such place. Within the online IDE, you will get the option to create a code space, because these things also will be asked in your GitHub Foundation exam. For example, like what are the places where you can start a GitHub code space. Then they will give the correct answer and some incorrect answers or correct answers. Likewise, then you can select the MCQ type. Questions are there for the exam. I will explain those in the next video, in a separate video. But yeah, so you need to remember that what are the different places where you can start a GitHub code space. So this is one such place within the online editor. Okay.